What's up, everybody? Gonna be doing a cube draft here. Um, Holiday Cube. Haven't played Magic online in forever. Already got started before I started recording. You can see my first pick was a Mox Pro, so pretty cool to open power. Um, so here you got the Voltaic key, but that's really only good if you're gonna be getting that time vault. I think I'm just gonna go for maybe like since it's a Mox Pearl on color. I think Elspeth is a really strong pick. And I don't know, maybe we try to do some kind of aggressive strategy. Um, I don't know. Not really giving it too much thought. Just playing to have some fun and go from there. I know that signets are really good in this cube. Let's see here. Well, we could continue with like a white beatdown strategy with Isamaru. Very strong. Is it signet? I mean, obviously the white weenie strategy is less good in the power cube. But I think it's still a viable strat. I don't know what else I would actually want to go with here. Got Sylvan Library, very good. Nether Void's pretty good in the right deck. Um, could take Signet and go like an American kind of thing, but nah, let's just turn creatures sideways. Isamaru's pretty sweet. And then we got another Elspeth. And there's a Goblin Guide, so mono red is probably open too. Student of Warfare is good in my deck. I probably want. Well, I don't know how aggressive I actually want to be. Maybe I don't play the Isamaru. Do something more fun. Screw it. I think I just like Elspeth better. Goblin Guide's pretty cool too, but I don't want to be Boros. Let's do it. More Elspeths. Get in there. Ranger of Eos is going to be really good in the deck if I have a lot more like one drops. But I really like Council's Judgment. It's just gets rid of whatever I need to get rid of. Mole Drifter very good for the blue deck. Hero's Downfall is pretty sweet. Scavenging Ooze is pretty sweet. Fire Blast is obviously a very good card for the mono red deck. Sweet finisher. But we'll take Council's Judgment and be pretty happy. Still psyched that I opened some Power 9. Like I said, it has literally been probably a year since I have played MTGO. So I'm going to be rusty, but I know last time I played I was really slow. I was in a dirtily American control style deck. Took me forever to play, and I'd rather just kind of try to get back in the swing of things with a little more aggressive strategy. I'm just going to go with the Archangel. It's a pretty solid card. So, let's see. Can we... I have no idea how to do any of this stuff. It's been so long. So, let's see. Sort by converted mana cost. Pretty much already been doing that. We have, what, two creatures? Two creatures. And two Elspeths. And pretty happy here. I think I'll just take Soldier of the Pantheon. I actually like this as a one drop. Be really nice if I get an opening hand that's like Plains, Mox Pearl, Isamaru, and Soldier. Just basically get like 4 power on board right away. That's pretty sweet. If only they had haste. But then that would probably make them way too strong. Which is why I like red a lot, but I know the mono red deck is not as good in the powered cube. But I don't know. I still think it's pretty good. Like if you get all the nut red cards, like we already saw Fire Blast, we saw the Goblin Guide. If you were able to pick up like Sulfuric Vortex and some other stuff, I mean, that deck can just really get going so quickly. Hard to answer it. Now we can certainly look to maybe branch off into another color if we open something really strong because we're just mono white right now. But I don't know. So what else? My cube's coming along pretty nicely. Let's see, a Mana Tithe, but this guy I think is pretty sweet. So I'm just happy to take him. Get in my deck. But back to my cube. My cube is 462 cards. I have no idea how big this holiday cube is, but 462 cards is what my cube is made up of, and I only need 37 more foils to have it completely foiled out. So, oh my gosh, Baneslayer wheeled, and then there's Shrine. Man, that is like the nuts red deck has gone around too. But really happy to pick up Baneslayer. Baneslayer is very strong. It's a very strong card. I can't believe that wheeled. So I think we're definitely in good colors. I don't know how strong white is regarded in this cube. I have no idea. I know like a lot of people like to do crazy cool combo stuff. But wheeling Baneslayer seems pretty good. Here looks like reanimate strategies open. Got more red cards flying around. Maybe Boros is something I do want to get into. Having some reach is pretty good. Otherwise, I can just take the Tundra, which is really good too. I don't know if I'm going to be in blue or not, though. We'll take Tundra. And don't really want to be playing any of these other things. This is pretty good. Cast a spell, counter. Maybe I want to be black. I mean, if I drop some early stuff and then play this, it's like, can be game over. Jeez, Goblin Guide wield. I think I just want Student. Wow, and Ranger of Eos. Cool. We'll take that. And we'll take those. So go to sideboard. And move to sideboard. Move to sideboard. I don't know if I'm going to be playing the Tundra or not. Move to sideboard. Let's see where. But this Nether Void could be really pretty good. So whenever a player casts a spell, counter it unless that player pays 3 mana. So you drop some of your early stuff and then cast Nether Void. So I guess what I'm hoping to maybe open up would be, if I am going to be going the black route, obviously like Lingering Souls would be pretty sweet, but maybe I'm looking for like some equipments. Swords, Jitte, Batterskull, Stoneforge. Those would all be pretty sweet in my deck. Alternatively, since we do have the Tundra, we could get like Geist of St. Traft or something, and that would be pretty good, and what I'm kind of gearing towards is an aggressive. Oh, and then we get a Time Walk. Well, looks like we'll be playing Tundra. Boom. What else do we have? Bitter Blossom would be sweet. And there's also Recurring Nightmare, Mom. I'd love to have Mom in the deck too. Don't think I can pass up. Man, that's sweet. 2 packs and 2 pieces of power. Yeah, I think Time Walk is just going to be good enough. And so we'll put the Tundra back in there. Ooh, Hero of Bladehold. And we also have Journey to Nowhere. Let's see. Misty Rainforest would get our Tundra, which I like. Watery Grave could also be used. Misty would really help fix by getting Tundra or getting an island for the Time Walk. Hero would probably come back around just because Baneslayer came back around. But I don't think I want to chance it. I think I like Hero good enough to go ahead and pick it up right now. So yeah, Time Walk. Glad we took Tundra. That's kind of the thing is like, there's a lot of really strong blue cards that splashing is very good for. Alright, so here we've got Signet, a lot of land. Jace Bellerin, but I don't think we're really wanting to be that heavy into the blue. We don't have anything to get with Enlightened Tutor. Weathered Wayfarer is fine, but it's not really what I'm looking for. So honestly, I think I just want the Scalding Tarn. Yeah, that's one more way of fetching up our Tundra, or just a basic island. We'll take the Tarn. Tarn, Tundra, Mox Pearl. Got the Time Walk. 8 creatures. Council's Judgment is what really our only removal. Otherwise, we do have this Elspeth, which destroys all creatures, power 4 greater. Let me go ahead and pause. Oh man, and then we have an Ancestral Vision. A quarter Paladin is also very good in our deck. Oh, I do like that one. There's an Ajani. Ajani's what? Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control and they gain vigilance. And that seems pretty strong too. Oh, Ancestral Vision. I do really like you. I think that's the pick that we do want. We don't have any card draw, so having some card draw is going to be good. Man, I think we just take the fixing. Take a Hallowed Fountain here. And then hope that maybe this Imposing Sovereign wheels. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like that. Strip Mine. Kind of like Strip Mine here. Banisher Priest is fine. Exile target creature an opponent controls. So I could really be smashing in on, on turn 3. Play him and then everything else I've played before. We have 3. I might just want that Strip Mine. Alright, yeah, we're going to take Strip Mine. It's so good. Ooh, and there's the Geist of St. Traft like we were talking about. So Gideon Jura is very good. But we've got some really great fixing already that I think Geist is just perfect for our deck. Gideon's more late, and we've got a lot of late stuff already. And I'm inclined here to take Marsh Flats, and then I feel really good about our blue splash. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to need some more playables, but I don't think... Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Cool, Mom came back around. Definitely be happy to take that. There's Wheel of Fortune, Terminus, but let's take the Mom. I think I'm happy fine, yeah. I'm happy fine. Pretty happy with the Journey to Nowhere. I don't foresee us doing any type of black splash. Obviously, with Watery Grave, we could use the Marsh Flats to get all of that and play this Nether Void. Is that something? Is this... Oh, jeez. We'll just keep it consistent. Take Weathered Wayfarer. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know. Nether Void. Playing Nether Void. Sweet, they both came back around. Yeah, I think I am inclined just to take the Paladin. I think it's sweet. I need a lot more early action. I really do. Oh, yes, sweet. Imposing Sovereign came around. So definitely I think I'm in the right deck. All to myself. hell yes. Look at all these playables I just picked up. All to myself. And lastly, Spectral Procession. Awesome. Excuse me. Alright. So, we got ourselves a pretty fun looking deck so far. Must say so myself. What do we got? Ooh, Mox Jet. Swords to Plowshares. Damn, I really want Swords to Plowshares. Gosh, I cannot believe I was 3 for 3 opening power cards. That's crazy. 3 out of 3 packs. Got a power 9 in each pack. Man. The thing is, like, everything is double white, double white, double white. So even if I opened, well, having the Mox Pearl, I could still pull all that off. Yeah, I mean, if I had Mox Pearl, Mox Jet, and then a 3-drop, I could get that done. Man, I really want that Swords to Plowshares, though. What is the correct pick? Swords to Plowshares. They gain life. I think I just go with the power 9. Come on, it's not like every day you get to play with power 9. Let's do it. There's the Lingering Souls that I was really wanting. I would really like to get a piece of equipment. Some kind of sword or jitte. So here's an interesting pick as well. Armageddon. I mean, we're just so... I mean, if we can... Especially then having these 2 Moxes. Yeah, I think Armageddon's really what we want. Yeah, it'd be fun to Snapcaster Mage our Time Walk, but... I think Armageddon is where we want to be. Cast a couple early creatures before some of these crazy Time Vault decks and stuff try going off. Alright, so... I'm really hoping that Disenchant Wheels, because I don't think we don't really have any way of answering artifacts or enchantments outside of our Council's Judgment. Although is Elite Vanguard a card that somebody's going to take, because nobody's in the weenie deck. And I really like having artifact answers. Plateau would be sweet to wheel as well, just because Scalding Tarn could get it, and we'd have white-blue off of that. I mean, we've got plenty of stuff, though. I think I'm going to take the Disenchant over the Elite Vanguard. I think Elite Vanguard will wheel, and I really want a Disenchant effect in my deck. Oh, Crucible of Worlds, you say? To go with my Strip Mine? Which I'm very inclined to take, although Johnny Caller of Pride is pretty cool too. Gains flying and double strike. Put a 1/1 counter. I don't know, I think... Let's try running the Crucible. Crucible Strip Mine. I know we missed out on the Wasteland already, so that's kind of a bummer. With this pack, there's a Cloud Goat Ranger. Very strong card. Rashad Import. I know that like a lot of aggressive type decks do like Rashad Import, and I'm fine with it, but I think I'd rather just have the Cloud Goat Ranger, and I don't think there's anything else in this pack that I would want. Definitely gonna have to make... Well, how many lands is that? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we don't have to run as many lands either. Maybe like 16. Probably won't play that guy. So, here, can get some more fixing. I think I just want Banishing Light. It's another answer. It's a way for us to continue being aggressive. I like Banishing Light. Oblivion Ring. Here we have... So, I don't know if that Lingering Souls is going to come back around. There's no equipment. We did not get any type of equipment. Actually, is the swords not in this cube? I'm trying to remember. Swords might not be in this cube. Anyway. Silverblade Paladin. Be pretty good. Scrubland. I mean, the only way, if that came back around, if we played a Swamp off the Marsh Flats and then we also had Mox Jet, I better just take the playable. Boom. Windbreast Heights. Seems fine. Imperial Seal. Search your library for a card, shuffle your library, put that card on top of it, you lose 2 life. I don't really think we're black, so let's take the Windbreast Heights. Could be pretty good. Mutavault, pretty aggressive, or the Aven Mind Sensor. If an opponent would search a library, that player searches the top 4 cards instead. Flash, and it is a flyer, which is kind of nice. We'll just take that. Lingering Souls did come back. Is that better than Glacial Fortress? We've got Tundra and Hallowed Fountain. Tundra, Hallowed Fountain. I think we just want Lingering Souls. And Elite Vanguard came back around like I thought. This will just take you. Take the Rashad and Port. I don't know. Maybe I should have took the other piece of fixing. I don't know. Move to sideboard. Definitely have a lot to look into. Lingering Souls. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so definitely got some cuts to do. Let's bring that stack up there. And I don't know, effectively those are like lands too, but so let's see. I'd probably get rid of some of this other really expensive stuff. Archangel of Thune. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter. I don't know how much life I'm going to be gaining. Cloud Goat Ranger. Put 3 1/1s, tap that, and then he gets Spectral Procession, Hero Blade Hold Knight, Ranger of Eos. 2 creatures, 1 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can get you to the sideboard. So, whoops. Oh yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're still at 28. Crucible. Do I run the Crucible and Strip Mine? Got Geist, Council's Judgment, Banisher, Priest, the Lingering Souls, Banishing Light, even Mind Sensor. 3/4 flyer. I like evasion. Let's see here. What is this guy? He's a 3/2 vigilance. When he dies, you get that equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. And a Silverblade Paladin. Some of this other stuff. Maybe do I not want Student of Warfare? Whew, 7 minutes. Gotta make some cuts. Really got to make some cuts. We're at 26, and I can probably play 24. So I think we just need to make 2 cuts. Maybe just get rid of the Lingering Souls. Two, and then they both could have double strike. We're gonna be heavy white. Do I main deck the disenchant? Main deck disenchant, spectral procession. I feel like that's a really good card because we're gonna be really heavy on the white. Baneslayer is like our finisher. Maybe I don't need the Archangel of Thune. Yeah, let's do that. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, we might need to cut one more, actually. What was that? We got 6 lands in here, and then we'd add another 8. It's like 14, 15, 16. It's 1 blue, 2 blue, 3 blue, 4 blue. Or maybe I just want the disenchant in the sideboard for now. And if I see something, I can bring it in. It's either that or like cut. I don't think I want to cut a 1-drop. Alright. I guess we'll take disenchant, throw that in the sideboard there. So we need 9 lands. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blue sources. Let's see, so add basic land. And yeah, I think that's what I would do. So that's what, 15 land? 15 land with 16, 17 out of these Moxes. It's basically like 17 mana sources. Or maybe I just want... Do I want one more cut? And run 16 land and have 2 of these. No, I think that this is probably pretty good. So that's like 17 mana sources. Sorry that the commentary has been lackluster as of right now. I'm really trying to make sure that I do this right. I don't really know if Moxes are supposed to just take the slot of the land card, or if you're supposed to continue with the lands, kind of add in the Moxes. I don't want to be too flooded on mana sources, but I also want to make sure that I'm hitting my land drops. What is Journey? Journey is creature, right? Journey answers exile target creature. And we've got Banishing Light, Banisher Priest, and Council's Judgment. Do I need that Journey to Nowhere? Well, I don't know. I guess I can just run this. I think I'll be okay. It's like 18 or 17 mana sources. Whatever. I'm taking way too long trying to figure this crap out. I've got Crucible of Worlds in the deck also, so I'll be hitting like my fetches and stuff. Screw it. Let's run this.